Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Their own property. This tenant of the 10th shall be selected from the choicest part of the tenants you receive as the Lord's portion, and shall be given to Aaron the priest. It shall be credited to you just as though it were from your own threshing floor and winepress. Aaron and his sons and their families may eat it in their homes, or anywhere they wish, for it is their compassion for their service in the tabernacle. You Levites will not be held guilty for accepting the Lord's tenants if you then give your best tenth to the priests. But beware that you do not treat the holy gifts of the people of Israel as though they were common, lest you die. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Here is another of my laws. Tell the people of Israel to bring you a red heifer without defect, one that has never been yoked. Give her to Eleazar the priest, and he shall take her outside the camp, and someone shall kill her as he watches. Eleazar shall take some of her blood upon his fingers and sprinkle it 7 times towards the front of the tabernacle. Then someone shall burn the heifer as he watches her hide meat. Blood and dung. Eleazar shall take cedar wood and hyssop branches and scarlet thread and throw them into the burning pile. Then he must wash his clothes and bathe, and afterwards return to the camp and be ceremonially defiled until the evening. And the one who burns the animal must wash his clothes and bathe. He too shall be defiled until the evening. Then someone who is not ceremonially defiled shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, I think that's what it is, and place them in some purified place outside the camp, where they shall be kept for the people of Israel as a source of water for the purification ceremonies, for removal of sin. And the one who gathers up the ashes of the heifer must wash his clothes and be defiled until evening. This is a permanent law for the benefit of the people of Israel and any foreigners living among them." Okay, that was a weird noise. "Anyone who touches a dead human body shall be defiled for 7 days and must purify himself the 3rd and 7th days with water. Run through the ashes of the red heifer, then he will be purified. But if he does not do this on the 3rd day, he will continue to be defiled even after the 7th day. Anyone who touches a dead person and does not purify himself in the manner specified has defiled the tabernacle of the Lord and shall be excommunicated from Israel. The cleansing water was not sprinkled upon him, so the defilement continues." When a man dies in a tent, these are the various regulations. Everyone who enters the tent and those who are in it at the time shall be defiled 7 days. Any container in the tent without a lid over it is defiled. If someone out in the field touches the corpse of someone who has been killed in the battle, or who has died in any other way, or if he even touches a bone or a grave, he shall be defiled 7 days. To become purified again, ashes from the red heifer's sin offering are to be added to spring water in a kettle. Then a person who is not defiled shall take hyssop branches and dip them into the water and sprinkle the water upon the tent and upon all the pots and pans in the tent. And upon anyone who has been defiled by being in the tent, or by touching a bone, or touching someone who has been killed or otherwise dead, or has touched a grave, shall take place on the 3rd and 7th day. Then the defiled person must wash his clothes and bathe himself, and that evening he will be out from under the defilement. But anyone who is defiled but doesn't purify himself shall be excommunicated, for he has defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. And the water to cleanse him has not been sprinkled upon him, so he remains defiled. This is a permanent law. The man who sprinkles the water must afterwards wash his clothes, and anyone touching the water shall be defiled until evening. And anything a defiled person touches shall be defiled until evening. The people of Israel arrive in the wilderness of Zin in April, and camped at Kadesh, where Miriam died and was buried. There was not enough water to drink at the place, so the people again rebelled against Moses and Aaron. A great mob formed, and they held a protest meeting. Would that we too had died with our dear brothers the Lord killed, they shouted at Moses. You have deliberately brought us into the wilderness to get rid of us, along with our flock and herds. Why did you ever make us leave Egypt and bring us here to this evil place? Where is the fertile land and wonderful crops, the figs, vines, and pomegranates that you told us about? Why there isn't even water enough to drink. Moses and Aaron turned away and went to the entrance of the tabernacle, where they fell face downward before the Lord, and the glory of Jehovah appeared to them. And he said to Moses, Get Aaron's rod, then you and Aaron must summon the people. As they watch, speak to the rock over there and tell it to pour out its water. You will give them the water from a rock, enough for all the people and all their cattle. So Moses did as instructed. He took the rod from the place where it was kept before the Lord. Then Moses and Aaron summoned people to come and gather at the rock, and said to them, Listen, you rebels. Must we bring you water from this? Ow. Cracked my arm. From this rock. Then Moses lifted the rod and struck the rock twice, and water gushed out, and the people and their cattle drank. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, Because you did not believe me, and did not sanctify me in the eyes of the people of Israel, you shall not bring them into the land I have promised them. This place was named Meribah, meaning rebel waters, because it was where the people of Israel fought against Jehovah, and where he showed himself to be holy before them. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to read for now. I'm on Numbers 21 to 22, page 132 to page 133. I think that's where I'm going to leave it off, and then tomorrow I'll come back out here and I'll probably read my New Testament a little bit more. But I think I'm just going to keep reading 2 pages until I get to the end of this Bible, which won't be for quite a long time, because I'm not even close to being done with this. So, but I'm making headway, so that's good. But thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe tomorrow I'll read 4 pages. I didn't get to go out here for a minute because I was waiting for my sister to get back, so that's fine. Hopefully tomorrow I can come out here a little bit early, and then I can read a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then just let me know in the comments or whatever. But thank you all for watching this video. I love you guys, and I hope you all have an amazing day. So thank you, and peace out.